Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the upcoming week for the sign of Cancer. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Everything that you need to know about this video and the reading is in the description box below, so please check that out. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I appreciate your support. And for everybody, please bear in mind that this is a general love reading, so it can apply to relationship situations or circumstances, and take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. My intention is always to reach people who need the message and will benefit the most from the message. Okay, Cancer? So I want to give this deck a couple of shuffles, and we're going to get started right away and see what's going on for you guys this upcoming week of February. Let's see what we've got for Cancer. Here we go. So we're going to start off with the Three of Swords in your underlying energy, paired with the Two of Swords. Temperance. High Priestess in reverse. The Empress. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Chariot. And the Fool in reverse. Okay, Cancer, so you've got the Three of Swords, Two of Swords in your underlying energy. It looks like you're dealing with some heartbreak. Looks like you're dealing with some grief. Maybe some betrayal. Something harsh either is going on or recently has occurred in your life, probably due to a relationship. And it looks like you might be in the process of making a decision on what to do next, where to go from here, how to regain some balance in your life. And move on. But I think you're feeling a little cautious. Maybe you haven't obtained closure, or maybe you feel like there's some unfinished business to take care of before moving forward after the situation. Let's get some more cards on the table, Cancer, and see what else we can get for you. We have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Cups. The Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Empress again. So I think you're feeling some confusion, Cancer. Maybe trying to figure out what your options are. Again, after experiencing some heartache and some grief. I'm not sure that you have a clear understanding of what happened. I think that you're trying to make a decision regarding a relationship. And we have the Empress twice on the table. I feel like this potentially could be you. It also could be the person that you're dealing with. If this reading is resonating with you, you're going to know, and you'll know if this is you or not. But this is what got away from you. And this is Six of Cups energy, this is somebody who's significant. This could be soulmate material, somebody who you are meant to spend some time in your life with. The Empress is a very nurturing energy, somebody who's very wise and mature. Emotionally mature doesn't have to mean that they're older. It just means that they're emotionally mature. They've been through a lot. They have a lot of experience under their belt. And it looks like this is a Four of Wands potential situation that may have gotten away from you. And I think that you're feeling uncertain about where to go from here or how to handle this situation. I think it's possible you feel like it's appropriate for you to let this go and move on. But I feel like this is a hard thing for you to let go of. If this is the person that you're walking away from, then this is somebody I think that you don't want to get away from you. If you are the Empress in this reading, whatever happened within this relationship, if it was an ending, this person is feeling regretful, confused, and scared. And uncertain about where to go from here. Let's get another set of cards out here, Cancer, and see what else we can come up with. So we have the Hierophant, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Pentacles again in reverse, Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Four of Wands again in reverse, Ten of Wands, and Judgment in reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel that I'm reading for not the Empress in this set of cards, but whoever else is involved in this relationship. And this is the end of a relationship. And I think you're having to let go of an Empress energy. And I think that you're feeling like this is a big mistake. And maybe feeling cautious about taking that final move, taking that final step away from this individual. It feels like you've invested a lot of time into this relationship. So making this decision to maybe walk away once and for all is something that you're not prepared to do. But on the other hand, I'm not sure that you feel like you have a whole lot of control over this situation, and maybe feel a little confused and heartbroken, devastated, if I'm being honest, Cancer. I'm not seeing what happened within this relationship. So this ending, where you're being forced to let go of this person, it feels really harsh. It maybe feels unjust to you, and I think it feels very wrong. But it's a reality right now for you. you're having to face a harsh reality that's making you very unhappy. You're having to let go of something that you feel you need to hang on to. And we have, again, the Four of Wands in this set of cards twice. The Four of Wands is happy life, happy home, marriage, contentment, fulfillment, obtainment of an ultimate goal. And it looks like it may be slipping out of your hands, or at least that's the way you feel. And I feel like this Empress is the energy that's getting away from you. And I think you feel trapped by the idea that this could be the one, and the one is getting away from you. And I think that you're confused on how this can be happening, how to stop it from happening, because your burden right now is that you're being forced to take action, to let this go, walk away from this relationship, and you feel like it's the wrong move. You feel like you could be making the biggest mistake of your life, Capricorn. And I can see why. So I want to remind all of my viewers that the Empress is a feminine energy, obviously, but you can be a female or a male who's experiencing this. The Empress is just an energy, a nurturing energy, a mature energy, someone who is all that in a bag of chips. And a male can embody this energy as well. This just indicates a person who you felt was the one for you. If you are the Empress and you're technically cross-watching for the person who this reading is for, this person is devastated that you are no longer in their life, that they could potentially be losing the one that they feel they could have a Four of Wands with. I mean, you can see the picture and get the idea of what the Four of Wands is all about. So I think that a lot of time and energy has been invested into this relationship. So I think that more than anything, it's confusing for the person receiving this reading, Cancer, for you to feel like this could be getting away from you. And I can feel your disappointment in these cards, for sure. You might be at a loss as to how to save the situation, what you could possibly say or do in order to stop this from happening. Let's get this other set of cards out here for you, Cancer, and see what else we can get. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. High Priestess again in reverse. Two of Wands. The Sun in reverse. Strength. The Emperor in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Cups. So the Emperor in reverse showed up in the same set of cards with the Empress, clarifying the Four of Wands. To me, this indicates a sense of powerlessness, feeling like you don't have control over the situation, feeling like nothing you say or do will change what is happening. Again, I feel like you think this is a missed opportunity and you're not sure where to go from here, what direction to take, which path to choose, because it looks like no matter what decision you make, it's going to result in devastation, unhappiness, losing your 10 of Cups. Again, I feel, Cancer, like you feel like the one that got away is getting away. You're in the process of watching the one that got away get away. The Empress. And this was or is a really strong relationship. This is something that felt like it would stand the test of time. This feels like something that couldn't get away from you, that it's defying odds. It's defying logic that this person is getting away from you. It's possible you're trying to figure out how to approach this person or how to initiate some conversation, to offer an apology, or to try to reconcile with this individual. But I don't feel like you feel like you have what it takes to make this happen. I'm not sure if you have an inability to communicate, or you don't have the ability to contact this person, or something is standing in your way. You've got some kind of obstacle or situation standing in your way, keeping you from communicating, or keeping you from watching this person walk out of your life, which is confusing to me. But I suppose it could be any number of things. I mean, I suppose this could be a situation where you two live in different parts of the world, for example. The Chariot can indicate travel. Maybe you met the one on the other side of the world and you have to go back home and you don't have any choice but to leave this person behind. That could be. Or this person is venturing out to do something on their own, to strike out on their own, and you're not part of the plan, and so you're watching them leave your life, and it's feeling very uncomfortable and uncertain and devastating. I feel bad for you, Cancer. I can feel the devastation and the despair. Let's get this last set of cards out here for you, Cancer. So we have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, Three of Wands, the Chariot in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords again, this time in the upright position, and the Hangman. So we have all the pages on the table. Oh, we don't have the Page of Wands, but we've got the Page of Swords twice. I'm just going to throw this out there. This could be a situation of a very young individual who got caught up in a relationship where it feels like you're the one, this person is the one, but you're lacking the experience or the know-how or just the maturity to hang on to this. You're feeling this lack of control, that this is the one, but you just don't know how to obtain this four of wands with this individual, and you're watching it slip through your hands. You're watching it get away from you, and I feel like you don't know what to do about this. This feels like what you've been waiting for, what you've been wanting, and you're having to let it go. This is probably causing you a significant amount of stress and anxiety. You know, I hate to carry on with this reading, with the energy that I'm seeing in your underlying energy. It's devastating. I mean, I'm trying to be as honest as I can here, Cancer, but this is a difficult set of cards to look at, because it feels like this is an opportunity that's getting away from you, and it's hard. It's hard to look at, because I think you're confused, and I think you're concerned that this is your one and only, your one chance. This is what you've been waiting for with regard to this type of relationship that you've been probably hoping for in your life, that everybody hopes for in their life, and it's getting away from you, and you need to make a decision on what to do about it. But you don't have the know-how, you don't have the experience, you don't have an understanding of where to go from here. This may not even be a situation where there was conflict. It doesn't feel like there was a fight. It doesn't feel like there was some kind of downfall to the situation. It just feels like it's something that you can't control. And you're watching this person get away from you without having any way to stop it. I don't think right now you're in your head, you're facing the idea that you're not even being given an option of choices on how to make this work, on how to keep this person in your life. I think you feel stuck making a choice you don't want to make. And I'm not sure that it's even in this person's control either to keep this from happening. Let's get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card, Cancer, and see if we can't get some advice from Spirit for you. Even words of encouragement, something that will make you feel better about the situation, or maybe give you some hope on how to make this situation better for yourself. Spirit, let's get a card for Cancer. Something that will allow them to move forward and possibly save this situation. Is this the one? This is the one. Self. Okay, so I'm going to read this card for you, Cancer. We'll see if it has any insight for you, anything that will help you in this situation that you're dealing with. Okay, it's about a page, so it's a little bit long, so hang in there with me. And let's see if we can't get anything that will be some words of encouragement, something that will help you through this situation. Okay, Cancer, here we go. The Self card is the 6th of the reasons for being. It signifies the importance of establishing a unique and individual identity that is free of definitions and labels and embraces unlimited potential. There are elements within every society that do all they can to quash the independent, the creative, and the authentic because they profit in one way or another from doing so. Independent thinkers, creative types, those who defy tradition and convention, and who perceive what is ethical and moral and what is legal as being two different beasts, are people that threaten the status quo. As a result, we are indoctrinated. We are told how to think, told what is normal, told what is beautiful and acceptable, what is right and what is wrong. Those who disagree or seek to be independent or who just do not fit with society's definition of normal and beautiful are often met with fear, anger, contempt, ridicule, and even banishment and imprisonment. Independent thinkers can be considered radicals, creative types seen as eccentric or crazy, and those who defy tradition and convention as rebels and freaks. All risk condemnation in one way or another. Yet time and time again we are told that we should embrace our differences, be creative, and strive to be authentic. We are controlled via the media, religious organizations, and educational institutions, and taught how to behave, how to think, what to believe and feel. We are told what is normal and what is not, and that we must strive to be normal. Normal is acceptable. But what is normal? It takes courage to defy family, tradition, and societal expectations. Establishing a healthy, authentic self-identity is one of the most challenging tasks you will face in this lifetime because it requires a willingness to break free of labels and definitions that we, not just others, place upon ourselves. It takes courage to say no to those who expect and sometimes demand that you say yes. The Self card represents stepping free of the labels others have bestowed upon us and redefining ourselves in a manner that is not restrictive or limiting. It means having the courage to follow your own path instead of the path laid down by others. Who were you? Who are you? Who do you wish to become? The Self card poses these questions. Yet you must first know who you are and how you were shaped by your past to be able to answer them. To discover and know your true self is to undertake a journey of undoing, being, and becoming, to find your center place where you are fulfilled at peace and accepting of all that you were, are, and will become. There you go, Cancer. You know, I kept thinking about, I know this is silly, but I'm a reality TV junkie. And I love the show 90 Day Fiancé. And while a lot of those relationships don't work out, and I don't want to compare this to that, I just kept getting the idea in my head that this is a situation that feels like you don't have control of this situation, that you don't have the ability to hang on to this individual because something's keeping you from that. Something's restricting you. And this card to me indicated that maybe you need to think outside of the box and figure out a way to do this for yourself. You could be restricted by family. You could be restricted by location. You could be restricted by a job situation, maybe education, school. Maybe you're restricted by religion. Whatever the situation is, it feels like something external is preventing you from having your Empress. And to me, this card indicated that if this person is who these cards are indicating it is, this is worth fighting for. And this card indicates there is a way to do it, but you have to think outside of the box, Cancer. Maybe fight to make this work because something external to you is keeping you from having this person in your life. And this person is worth hanging on to. So I'm going to leave this reading here, Cancer. I hope that it gave you something. This reading gave you something that will help you move forward. And I wish you all the luck in the world. I hope that you're able to hang on to this relationship. Thank you so much for watching. If it did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you leave a comment, I will be forever grateful. I would love to hear your story. I will keep you in my thoughts. Thank you for watching, Cancer, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye.